Center. And why is that so important? When you look at medicine today, we have a great emergency room that we're constructing in the middle of construction at JFK in Edison. And by the time it gets done, it's going to more than double the size of the old emergency room that we shut just, what was it, a year ago. And while we're doing this, we have another emergency room in Plainfield, a satellite emergency room. Those two facilities are exactly, or I shouldn't say exactly, because there's some engineers in the room who will be very, very precise. It's approximately 5 miles from the Plainfield facility to here, 5 miles from the JFK facility to here. So we were so fortunate to be able to get this site and to be able to create an urgent care center. And any of you who've been in an emergency room know that whether you're at JFK or a satellite or any of the other facilities in the area, normally you have to wait to get in. And if you're not there for a true emergency, you're gonna sit, because they're gonna triage, you're gonna sit for 2-3 hours before you have an opportunity. You get triaged right away, but before you really get to see that physician and get treated and released, it's a while. This is a whole different setting, and not only is it a different setting, it's a different financial cost. It's a lot cheaper to come here than it is to any other emergency room in the area. This is a true urgent care setting. You walk in, you're gonna be seen quickly. We have outstanding staff, top quality staff, top quality physicians. Dr. Stern is our lead physician here. Dr. Patel was one of the visionaries, along with Dr. Stern, to help create this. So this is very important for the communities that we serve, and we're so fortunate to be here in Piscataway. Mayor Waller was terrific, his whole team, in working with us to get this open and make it operational. We've worked with the Township of South Plainfield. Councilman White, thank you so much for being here today and for the cooperation that we've gotten from you and your team. Our business administrator, Mr. Cullen, as well. It makes a big difference because it connects us to the community. You're making that connection, as Mayor Waller, you're doing with Piscataway. And also, we are very fortunate to have Mayor Lanke here from the Township of Edison. And if you think about it, this is so strategically placed. I know we're in Piscataway, but even I could hit a pitching wedge to South Plainfield. Or Tom's down in there. You haven't played
at least to the White Castle.
but it is, it really is sitting in a great spot. And so, having the elected officials here, and Freeholder Tamaro has been a big supporter of JFK and healthcare in the community. And I know this is important to you to have this type of an urgent care center able to serve the residents of Middlesex County. We have the Middlesex Chamber here. We're so fortunate to have all these great relationships and great friends. So, I would be remiss if I didn't mention a couple of our board members are here. Our chairman of the board, Mr. Praful Raja, who is an Edison resident, but also is a big supporter of this type of service for the community. Mr. Fishelia is a member of our, Peter Fishelia is a member of our foundation board. So it's important to the board, it's important to the management team, it's important to JFK to be part of this community. I did want to ask Mayor Waller to say a few words, because this is your township that we're in.
I don't know it. I'm just a hired hand right now. Actually, the JFK hospital was actually opening up this facility at a great time with all the dynamics that are going on in this general between the South Plainfield, Edison, and Piscataway area. You have probably arguably the 5th most busiest county road in the county here, if not busier than that, the 529 corridor. And we're in the process working with the county planning department to do a study on how to make the traffic flow better from Woodbridge Avenue and Edison all the way to the Plainfield border or in this corridor where there's a pedestrian or a bicyclist along this entire road. You know, in government terms, it may take 20 years, but you're at the ground level. But more importantly, it adds visibility for the hospital in there. And there's always, it's the new dynamics out there, as you know, in the healthcare profession, of how you can provide services at a cheaper cost. And this is one of the cheaper solutions now to providing service, because as we all know, the healthcare costs numbers are going through the roof because people are going from minor illnesses to the emergency room, which are tying up the emergency rooms for the real seriousness thing. And this will fill the void, so to speak, that wasn't there before. And we welcome you here into Piscataway Township. So we'll have to, the question is, where's your loyalties? Edison? We're not gonna put you on the spot.
I like his button.
Normally I would say Team Piscataway, so I'll say Team Middlesex County since we own
So, just in closure, our brand promise is to deliver exceptionally high-quality services at an affordable cost to the residents of Middlesex County. We have a top-flight clinical team here that are behind Dr. Stern and Dr. Patel. They're right behind the glass. These are the people that will make the difference. So again, on behalf of the JFK board and myself, I want to thank all of you for being here today and being part of something very special for JFK, the grand opening of its first urgent care center. So thank you.